Not long ago, I was at a district lodge meeting. This was a meeting that was attended by Masons from several of the area lodges. A few of us were talking about various problems the lodges were facing. One brother told a story about a member of his lodge who enjoyed arguing with anyone and everyone. Whenever the Worshipful Master made a ruling that he disagreed with, this Mason would stand up and loudly argue with the Master or anyone else, and the arguments usually deteriorated into extremely unpleasant shouting matches. Little by little, the lodge was attended by fewer members. The members simply had better things to do than go to a lodge and listen to arguments. This did not happen during just 1 year, but over a number of years with different Worshipful Masters. I listened to the story and then asked why none of the Worshipful Masters did anything about the problem. The answer I received shocked me. I was told, well, what could they do? Really? What could the Worshipful Master do? Sometimes we are truly our own worst enemy. The Worshipful Master presides over a lodge in much the same way as a presiding officer presides over any club or organization, but there are some major differences. For example, the Worshipful Master has far more authority in a lodge setting than a presiding officer has in a club. This is because our customs are based on traditions going back hundreds of years. The Worshipful Master is responsible for the lodge in all matters. If a lodge fails in any aspect, he takes the blame. As such, he is given unusual levels of authority to deal with problems in a lodge. It goes without saying that a Worshipful Master should be experienced, knowledgeable, and worthy of the responsibilities given to him. The Worshipful Master is never to be abusive, but he is responsible for maintaining order in the lodge. It is his responsibility to see that unruly members are reduced to order. If someone in the lodge becomes loud, argumentative, or disrespectful during the meeting, it is the responsibility of the Worshipful Master to put an end to the disturbance. It may be as simple as dropping the gavel to end a discussion, or as unfortunate as instructing the senior deacon to escort the brother out of the lodge. He must do what is necessary to maintain order and harmony in the lodge. But when all of this was explained, the brother came back with something rather surprising. He said, "No, you don't realize who we're talking about. No one can drop the gavel on him." It turned out that this abusive troublemaker was also a big shot. You know the type. He is the guy who, if you upset him, he will deny you this or that honor or keep you out of all the cool kid bodies that you want to join. So you grit your teeth and allow him to create upset in your lodge unchecked, right? No. Ignoring the problem only brings it right back to the first problem being discussed. These types of big shots are, regardless of any stations they have in any organization, a corruption of the teachings of Freemasonry. They are not an example for us. They are an embarrassment and a clear display of past failures. If we allow them to act up unchecked, then we share in the corruption of our teachings. I know that doing what is necessary may not be easy, but it's called being a responsible leader. I don't mean that he should be a bully or a tyrant, but he should be the Worshipful Master. The role of the Worshipful Master is to guide and protect the lodge as well as instruct the members. If he is not qualified to do this, then the lodge has failed in electing him. If he does not properly protect, guide, and instruct, then he has failed in his duties. The Worshipful Master is to maintain peace and harmony in his lodge. It does not mean peace and harmony except for big shots. It means peace and harmony, period. If we are motivated in our actions by fear of not getting candy, then we have failed to learn what we should have learned beginning in the EA degree. In the end, we either do what is right or we don't. We have integrity or not. Thank you for watching. If you like the videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to us. Please support our efforts through Patreon. It is through your support that we are able to continue our work. Just follow the link in the description. See you next time.